guys, so today I'm going to show you how to get this Ariana Grande side-to-side inspired makeup look. I decided to choose the look when she's on the Exer bike in the beginning, but I really fell in love. I've been wanting to do like a dramatic makeup look for a really long time, something like really smoky, and I absolutely loved her makeup in those like beginning shots of the video. Alright, so if you want to see how I got this look, keep watching. By the way, this top is, I think it's supposed to be a crop top, but it's more like a bra. But this is from, I think, alexapope.com. I'll put it here, I'll link it below or whatever, but I was trying to like wear sort of what she was wearing in the video, but I don't own anything pink. So black it is. All right, so I already went in and did my base. I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation in Honey and Ivory. And then I set that with the, let's see, Galani Second Skin Foundation, Powder Foundation in number 10, which I know looks really, really light, but I put my foundation on kind of dark, so I wanted to lighten it up a little bit, and this also sets darker than it looks in the pan. I kind of wanted to like change my brows to look like hers because mine have like a really dramatic arch, and hers are more, they're a little bit higher up, and then they're more like, they're thicker and they're more straight. So I kind of tried to do that, and I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Medium Brown Brow Wiz and the Precisely My Brow Pencil in number 5 by Benefit. So I kind of like went back and forth between these two to, I don't know, I think like they look a little bit more like hers. So you can do your base however you want, just foundation, set it, you know, if you want like less coverage, more coverage, whatever. I figured I would just do this because I've done it the same way in the past like 2 tutorials, so, or the past 2 videos, so you guys didn't really need to see it again. I had to like take screenshots of the actual video as it was going. It was really difficult to see exactly how her makeup was. Okay, so the look that I'm gonna do today is the look that she's wearing when she's on the bike at the beginning, on the Exer bike or whatever. Kind of smoky wing with like a neutral lid. It was really difficult to see exactly what she was doing. All right, so I'm gonna start off with face, and I'm going to bronze with this City Color contour palette. This is the Contour Effects number 2 palette, and I'm gonna use this shade. She's really tan, so she doesn't really go too hard on the bronzer. Okay, so this bronzer is going on a little bit patchy. I don't know if you can tell, like right up here. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's like, I always use this brush, so I don't know. I don't know if it's the bronzer or if it's like the combination of my foundation or whatever, but my bangs cover that up anyway, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna use this big ass Morphe brush. This is the E41 in the same bronzer, just kind of like bronze up my shoulders a little bit. All right, I'm gonna go in with that same shade because it's cool enough, I think. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of a contour to my cheeks. And I like to kind of like just carve out my jawline a bit. She never has like a really intense contour going on, but. All right, it didn't look like she had anything like really intense, any blush, like a whole lot of color on her cheeks. So I'm gonna go in with this Galani Cheek and Face duo. This is their blush duo in, okay, so this is Poise and Grace, the blush, and this is a highlighter, but I think I'm just gonna mix them both, just to like add a little bit of, I don't know, luminosity. And I'm gonna use the Makeup Weapons 1.2 brush. All right, so I'm gonna start off with this Meet Matrimony palette by Balm, and I'm gonna go in first with Matte Evans, and I'm gonna use my MAC 217 for this. You can use whatever base you want for your eyeshadow. I like to use concealer and then just set it with my face powder. I'm gonna bring some of that down, like into the inner part of my crease. I like to really darken it up here, but it doesn't look like she does that, so I'm going to kind of like just define that with this shade. Now I think I'm gonna mix, what is this, Matte Rossi and Matte Reed. I'm gonna mix these two and just start kind of like building up the outer corner. And for this, I'm going to use the Morphe E17 brush. I'm just going back over that with Matte Evans to blend it out. Okay, so now I'm gonna use the Morphe E18 brush and I'm gonna go in with Matte Reed, just Matte Reed, and I'm gonna focus that on the very outer corner. I'm gonna go in with Matte Lopez a little bit to kind of like buff out the outer part of the shadow, just because I wanna blend it more. I don't really like the way it looks right now. And I kind of want to warm it up a little bit. Okay, it was getting like a little too V'd out, so I just went in with a flesh tone shadow and kind of like tried to tone that down a little bit. The more I look at the reference photos, okay, I'm gonna go in with the Sigma E54 brush and again, Matte Reed. And I'm kind of going to like focus this in the outer corner, right where the crease begins. Kind of like use it to carve that area out. All right, so now I'm gonna go into Matte Ahmed with this little brush. I don't even know where it's from, doesn't have a name on it or anything. It kind of looks like a lip brush, but it's like a little bit fluffier than that. And I'm going to go in with the black and kind of start to like deepen up this outer corner. I want to start to focus it along the lash line. And then I'm gonna go in with the Sigma E54 and a little bit of Matte Reed and just blend that out. You might want to bake under your eyes or save your face makeup for last because I'm getting a crap ton of fallout and it is not making this easy for me. This is probably a little bit more dramatic than what she had going on, but I couldn't really tell because in the video it was really, really dark. So, I don't know, I wanted it to be really, really smoky, but I'm gonna lighten it up a little bit. I'm gonna go into this City Color Boho Chic palette and trying to decide which shade. I'm thinking Dreamcatcher or Moonchild. I think I'm gonna mix these two and go onto the lid for the shimmer shade. And I'm gonna kind of like tone down the smoke that's on the lid. That's pretty. Okay, I was just trying to see if she had kohl on her waterline, and I think she does, but not 100%, but like we're gonna make this smoky anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And for this I'm using, this is by LA Girl, and it's the Glide Gel Liner in Very Black. All right, I'm gonna use this Makeup Weapons 1.9 brush. It's an angled brush. And I'm gonna go in, where'd it go? My Meet Matrimony palette again. I'm gonna start off by setting the liner, and then I'm gonna kind of like start to blend out the lower lash line. Dude, these shadows have so much fallout, it's insane. Definitely don't do your face first. All right, I'm gonna go in with the Real Techniques smudge brush in Matte Reed, dark brown shade. Usually I blow out my lower lash line like crazy, but she hasn't really done that, so I'm trying to like keep it a little more tame. I don't even know if she had like this much. She and I have you can kind of like adjust this for your lower lash line though. She and I have very different under eyes, so I'm going in with Matt Evans and the Real Techniques shading brush and just blending that out a little bit more. All right, I'm gonna highlight before I put my lashes on, just in case I get any highlighter on them. She definitely has a highlighter on, but I don't know what it is. I can't tell if it's like gold. It's kind of like neutral. All right, I'm gonna go in with the Glamazon Cheek and Face Duo by Galani Cosmetics, and the highlight is called Goddess. It's kind of just like a neutral. It's a nice highlighter, but it's very natural. You can build it up, but I think it's perfect for this. It really doesn't look like she's wearing that much. I'm gonna use this brush by Iconic London. It doesn't have like, I don't know what it is. It's almost like a setting brush. Back from the dead. I'm gonna use that same shade and my Sigma E56 brush to highlight my brow bone and inner corner and all that. And I'm using the Dose of Colors pencil brush to do tip of my nose. All right, I'm just gonna go in with a couple coats of this Galani mascara. It's the First Class Lash Private Jet Black. This is actually their new wand. Are you ready? Alright, so it looks like Ariana typically wears winged lashes, the ones that wing out on the ends. So I'm gonna go in with my favorite pair of lashes. These are they've become my absolute favorites because they just look good with absolutely everything. They're by Tokyo Lashes and then the style Cleopatra. I actually really need to get a new pair because these things are seriously on their last legs, but. All right, and while I'm waiting for my lash glue to dry, I'm gonna go in with, I'm gonna do my lips. So the first thing I'm gonna do is go in with my trusty NYX lip pencil in nude beige. Should probably get a new one. Hell yeah. She doesn't have much of a cupid's bow, so I just kind of like cut across the top of my cupid's bow. Try to like round this out a little bit. Okay, so now to finish off the lips, I'm gonna go in with this Dior Addict gloss in, I don't know how to say that because it's French, but it's number 363. It's this pink gloss. I'm just gonna set my brows with this NYX Control Freak, what is this, clear brow gel. And I'm going to set my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. So this is the finished look. Alright guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe, and if you have any suggestions for future videos, leave them down below. I'll see you soon. We're back from the dead.